I am so jealous of FC Barcelona. Every time I watch Barcelona, it is a game. It is goals. It's so exciting. Like I don't watch a lot of Barcelona. I watch the odd Champions League game, the odd Clasico game, the odd game here and then. And I just sit there thinking, I need to watch Barcelona more. I'm just the way they play football. Lamine Yamal, excellent. Raphina, excellent. Pedri, excellent. They've got three of the best players in the world right now playing for them. The football they play is great. It's attacking. I'm just like, I sat here today and I said I could watch Manchester United or I could watch Barcelona. I'm a Manchester United fan. I've watched every Manchester United game this season. I said no. I have Man United on in the background, but I'm going to watch El Clasico. And honestly, best decision I made. I'm just blown away with how good Lamine Yamal is. I think Rafinha, robbed Yamal of 2 assists, but again, very good player. Um, Pedri, very good player. Pedri's fantastic. I hear all this talk about Vinicius, but I don't think he's better than Yamal and Rafinha from what I've seen this season. And I don't watch La Liga week in, week out, but the main man at Real Madrid is Mbappe for me. Rafinha, I think, looks better than Vinicius whenever I watch them this season, which I know is this season. Vinicius was very good last season. Lamine Yamal was ridiculous. So I want to talk about this game. It was a 4-3 win for Barcelona. I think Barcelona deserved to win the game. Barcelona 2-0 behind again. I feel for Mbappe because people giving Mbappe sticks saying he's had a bad season in Madrid. I don't think he has. I think he's been let down by the players around him. Like, I think he's far better than anybody else today. Vinny did get 2 assists, but, I just feel like, Mbappe's clearly the best player in that team. Pedri, excellent, doing Pedri things. Lamine Yamal could have had 2-3 assists today. Rafinha was brilliant. Who was it that came on that had the goal ruled out? Fermin. I don't know why the goal was ruled out. I actually have to say, for all the stick that Real Madrid put up about Barcelona getting referee decisions, I thought the ref favoured Real Madrid a lot more than Barcelona today. But I want to talk about the game because it delivered. It's an exciting game, and I honestly, Barcelona are so good. I'm so jealous, and I didn't know how good Barcelona were until I started watching them in these knockout games, and today, like, they're so good. So obviously Mbappe puts them 2-0 up, Garcia, and then Lamine Yamal. Who else? Lamine Yamal playing a part when you're 2-0 behind, coming back into the game like you did in the Champions League. And how many times have you gotten 2-0 down? It's crazy, but I like the way you play. Even if you can see a goal, you score goals, and you're so excited to watch going forward. And then Rafinha puts Barcelona 4-2 up, and then Mbappe gets one back late. And, maybe you could have made it 5-3. But I think Barcelona were the better team, and they are the kings of coming back from 2-0 behind, and I think they deserve to win. And I think Barcelona deserve La Liga. I think you're 1 point. If you get a point in your next game, you've won La Liga. If Real Madrid top points, you've pretty much won La Liga. And I think if Real Madrid won that game, it puts real pressure on into the final 2 games. But that was a 6-pointer. That was key. And you're inches away from winning La Liga unless something big happens. And look, I'm not a La Liga expert. I don't watch lots of La Liga, but I think it's deserved. I think it's deserved. Barcelona are my favourite team to watch. I've watched Real Madrid. I've watched Barcelona this season. Not loads of games in La Liga, only like the Atletico Madrids and the El Clasicos are the big ones. And I just feel the Barcelona are the best team in the Liga. They're the best team to watch. I think they play the best football. I just think they're unbelievable. Real Madrid may have Vinicius and they may have, Mbappe and these big names on paper, whereas Barcelona don't maybe have as big a names as Real Madrid on paper. They've got a lot of youngsters. They don't have the Galacticos. But as a team, the way Barcelona play together, the way the youth has stepped up is fantastic. They've had some injury issues as well at the back. They've had some issues at the back. Balde, whenever I've watched him, has been really good this season. I think he's been a miss. But they got young players that have stepped up. They didn't really buy anyone other than Olmo in the summer. Lewandowski's been out for a bit, and the way that team plays together, I think it's excellent. I think it's fantastic. They got a lot of players missing. I know Real Madrid have quite a few in their backline also missing, but there's just such a team, and I love the way they're always looking for Lamine Yamal to make things happen. The 17-year-old kid, like they know how good he is. So let's talk about this. Huge win, pretty much seals the Liga title for Barcelona. It hasn't yet, but it pretty much does. 4th win versus Madrid this season, 16-7 on aggregate. Barcelona have put 16 goals in 4 games past Real Madrid. Lamine Yamal practically owns Real Madrid right now, and he's 17 years of age. He's basically going to win La Liga and the Spanish Cup in his first season. Got to the semi-finals of the Champions League. On another day, Barcelona maybe go through. But he played exciting football all season with a young squad, not spent a load of money, first season. And the best decision I had today was watching La Liga over Manchester United. But Lamine Yamal, look at him in El Clasico. I feel like he does own Madrid. 3 goals, 2 assists. So that's 5 goal contributions out of the 16 goals. That's more than Vinicius has in the last few seasons in El Clasico. 17 shots, 8 key passes, 5 big chances created, 13 dribbles, 3 tackles, 4 interceptions. 17 years of age. Even at 22 years of age, this will be seen as insane. Like, this young kid's insane. Even at 27 years of age in your prime, this is an unbelievable player. How is he a top 3 player in the world at 17 years of age? He's going to get better and better. He's going to be a Ballon d'Or winner. I said Lamine Yamal, well, wait till he's in his 20s, he'll be a Ballon d'Or winner. It's too early. No, too early now. No, he could win the Ballon d'Or in his teens. He is that good. It's ridiculous. I mean, look at him. Ooh. These are the match stats. 65 touches, 1 goal. You know, as a winger, he's so involved, so many touches, 5 shots on target, 0.81 expected assists. Raphina should have put those chances away. 3 big chances created. He won't even get an assist for that. It's not like he gets a goal and assist and has a bad performance and we're talking about stats. It's like, no, he should have had about 3 assists today. He was phenomenal. Like, ridiculously good. I honestly, I can't believe how good he is and how influential he is and how he makes everyone else around him better because the chances he creates, the travellas, the passes, the movements, the dribbling. He is like the Ronaldinho, Neymar, Messi-esque player. He could surpass Messi. There's not been a better 17-year-old in football than him, and that I'm aware of. Maybe somebody years ago before I was born. How is he 17? How is he that good? But it's not like, it's just not normal. He's the best player. He was the best player on the pitch for me. Not Mbappe. He was the best player on the pitch for me. He's got 40 goal contributions this season. He's played over 100 games for Barcelona. The dribbles, the passes, the vision, the intelligence. Future Ballon d'Or winner. Could even win it next year. Pedri, Raphina, and Yamal are 3 of the favourites for the Ballon d'Or with Mohamed Salah. You could get a Barcelona Ballon d'Or podium even, potentially. But Mo Salah's probably got to be up there on the podium. He's been ridiculous for Liverpool. I know he's dropped off a bit recently. But he owns Madrid. He actually owns Madrid. Raphina, look, I know he missed big chances today, but his output is really good this season. 60 goal contributions, always getting in dangerous positions. Probably could have got another goal today. I feel like he's very good in the big games. He's stepping up in the big games. The Champions League the other day, the goal. I know you didn't get through, but the goal. Pedri, just ridiculous. 100% dribbles, 89 touches, 1 assist. Pedri, arguably the best centre mid in the world. The way he turned out from Bellingham on the ball, how press resistant he is, how he can just move and just dribble the ball forward. Whenever he's fit, Barcelona are better in my opinion. He's unbelievably good, Pedri. 89 touches today, 13 final third entries, 7 duels won, 1 possession 6 times, 3 chances created, 2 tackles and an assist. No Barcelona player had more touches, won more duels or created more chances 3 against Real Madrid today than Pedri, according to Squawka. Continuing on, Hansi Flick, we've got to talk about what he's been doing. He took over a squad and Olmo was essentially the only signing. He brought in young players, he had some injury issues to deal with. And Barcelona have been playing this incredible, beautiful football. They're the best teams to watch. PSG up there as well. Beat Madrid 4 times this season. La Liga champions, Spanish Cup winners, UCL semi-finalists. I tell you what, I would love to see Barcelona go out and sign Marcus Rashford and a long-term centre-back. Move maybe Raphina to the 10. I think that would be unbelievable. When I watch Pep Guardiola and Prime Man City, and I'm watching this Flick ball and Barcelona right now, Barcelona are so exciting. You know, Pep had Prime Man City playing good football, but this Flick ball, I just think it's exciting. There's elements of the game plan where you're vulnerable at the back and blah, 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 but it's exciting. It's good to watch. I do want to give a shout out to Mbappe. 27 goals this season in his debut season in La Liga. I think he's stepped up in the El Clasicos when his teammates haven't. Tchouaméni today, a player I really rate, but he was pretty poor today, pretty shocking. Mbappe's the one sticking up in the big games for Madrid. He's their big game player. But I felt that Madrid lacked a bit of fight later on. And I felt like came back into it a bit more. But I feel like more players need to step up at Madrid. Mbappe did. And I think he gets the most stick, but I think he stepped up. So right now, El Clasico is 4-3 Barcelona win, 5-2 Barcelona win, the 4-0 Barcelona win, and 3-2 Barcelona win. Barcelona deserve to win La Liga. When you've beat Real Madrid 4 times, you deserve to win La Liga. And as much as I'm not the biggest Barcelona fan, I'm happy for them. They deserve it. Every game was full of goals, moment that I've watched them play, entertainment, comebacks. They're brilliant. The young players are brilliant. It's their academy they've produced. You can't not like that unless you're a Real Madrid fan. 3 of the best 5 players in the world. But the way you've beat Real Madrid so many times this season, you are deserved La Liga champions and you could be next week. Thank you for watching. Bye.